LW Auto Head here again today on the weekend, working on a car, and going to show you guys what I'm doing to this car. Just a 2011 Toyota RAV4, 2.5 liter base, not the 3-row seat, 2-row seat. So it's my sister's car, and she had a code for oxygen sensor, I believe bank 1, sensor 2 fault, and she had other lights that were on. Just gonna show you guys. So this is the RAV4. I taken off the wheel, and I was working on it. And I thought I'd make a video for you people out there that might be experiencing the same symptom. I have the car on the jack stand and the jack. So I'm gonna start the car for you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys the lights that are on. As you see here, turn the car on. You guys can't really see it with this camera. Check engine light, obviously. Maintenance light, that's for oil change. I'm gonna get rid of that. I did the oil change. I got the sticker on here. Her car has, right now it has 134,000 miles, and the next oil change is due 139. I did it at my job, Honda dealership. Anyways, so she has codes for a whole bunch of stuff because her oxygen bank 1 sensor 2 is bad. And from what I know from Toyotas, from doing research, guys, I found out that whenever there's one code on the car, like any code, whether it's an evap code or any type of engine code or codes like this, oxygen sensor code, it's gonna trip the other code. The others lamps are gonna come on, like the 4-wheel drive and the traction with the check engine light are gonna be on too. It's just an extra awareness lights that Toyota has on whenever there's something going on with the engine, so the customer, I guess, can be more worried about getting that thing fixed. I'm gonna show you guys where the sensors are, because this car is a 2.54 liter. It only has one bank, so it only has one bank, so it's only one valve cover. And there's a sensor right here underneath. I'm gonna get my flashlight for you guys so I can show you guys. I got my flashlight right here. So this is right here where the cover for the header is. There is right here, there's a sensor, that's bank 1, sensor 1. And then the other sensor is right here on the passenger side, right in there where I got the flashlight. Where that hole is, that's where the sensor goes. I just took out the sensor right here. So what happened was, this sensor was so rusted, the wire connector was not there anymore. So I'm going to show you guys. So this is the wire connector right here. So it literally broke off. It's supposed to be joint here, so it literally broke off right here from the car. Supposed to be like that, and it's supposed to be in that hole right there, like that, and it literally broke off. So she had a code for that, and I'm gonna turn off this car. But again, the traction light, the 4-wheel drive, and the check engine lights comes on when you have anything going on with the Toyota, I guess, RAV4s or all the Toyotas. This is a 2011. It might be the same for 2007 all the way to probably to 2011 or 2012. I'm not sure, but might be the same. Anyways, to take off this oxygen sensor right here, guys, it was pretty hard. As you can see, I have extension ratchet here, I have a cheetah bar right there, I have other oxygen sensor remover tools. I ended up using a 22mm socket instead of the oxygen sensor tool, because I didn't get that much space in that part right there, in that place right there to get it out. So I ended up using that, and when my strength couldn't work, I ended up using my gun, my 1/2-inch Milwaukee wrench, impact wrench with a long extension, and that was how I took it off, guys. I thought I'd let you guys know that. That's how I took it off. And I'm gonna show you guys the code right here. All right, guys. So this is my scanner, Maxi IM 508. This is the interface right here that I didn't get to show you guys in another video that I have on my channel of using the scan tool. So I already looked up the code and I saved the image of you know, what it was, what the code was. So I'm gonna go to data management and I'm gonna go to images, and this is the image that I saved, and these were the codes that I got from the oxygen sensor being bad. I got an evap code, I got an oxygen sensor, bank 1 sensor 2, that's the sensor I showed you guys, and then I got an open sensor, bank 2, bank 1 sensor 2 I mean. So let me see if I can focus for you guys here. But basically what I'm gonna end up doing is there was a mass airflow sensor code right here. I don't know if this is it, the PO101. I'm not sure if that's it right there, but most of the codes were for bank 1, and it had 2 codes for sensor 2. So I looked it up, I did some research, and you know, I ended up finding out that I knew it was the sensor, but I was wondering about those other 2 lights. So I found out that the reason, like I just told you guys, if with these Toyotas, when one part of the engine has a problem and it throws a code, it also throws the traction control code or the 4-wheel drive. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the sensor. I just showed you guys where the sensor was for sensor 2, and I'm gonna replace it, and I'm gonna delete all the codes, take the car for test drive, and then see if it comes back. But that's what I just wanted to show you guys real quick. I do have the sensor here. I also have a mass airflow sensor just in case. I got the sensor, the new sensor. It's not this one. This is the wrong sensor. I had bought this sensor and this was the wrong sensor, so I bought another one from Amazon. This one is from eBay, this is from Amazon, so this is the right one. And I have Amazon Prime, so it came within 2 days. So this is the sensor that I gotta put there. Alright guys, so this is the new oxygen sensor I took out of the pack. It already has NTCs on there, and you don't need to put NTCs on there. You can clearly see it on there. It came from Amazon, 2 days Amazon Prime delivery. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there. I just gotta show you guys what I'm doing, because I'm using one hand here. Throw it in there with one hand. But yeah, bank 1 sensor 2 right here, guys. Bank 1 sensor 2. I kind of did some research on some other Toyota Rav4s. I think like the earlier years, there's a sensor underneath the driver's seat. Well, I mean, not the driver's seat, but the knee bolster, driver knee bolster, and the sensor connects in there. But in this case, with this car, it's not like that. Like I said, this is a 2011, so with this car, it's not like that. It's a little different. And the connector is like right up here. I have it hidden right up there, if you guys can see it. Let you guys see real quick. But right on the intake manifold, I put the connector. Can't really, yeah. So yeah, that's the connector right there. That wire, that's the connector. And all I gotta do is screw that in, and then should be able to be good. I'm gonna go ahead and screw it in off camera because I need both hands. Alright guys, so I went ahead and threaded in there now. It's threaded. I'm gonna need to tighten it up. So yeah, I actually do have this sensor. I'm gonna use the oxygen sensor socket in order to tighten it up. You don't need to torque these, just tighten them as much as you can. Alright guys, so I got the you know, the ratchet on here, extended ratchet, and I'm just tightening it up right now. as much as I can. Not too tight, but like tight enough where it's not gonna, you know, get loose or anything, or it's not gonna be too hard next time. So just from the passenger seat from the front here, you put the oxygen sensor socket on there and you just tighten it up, and this is tight. And once you see it's moving the exhaust pipe, then don't tighten up too much. So and that's it pretty much. Yeah, and the socket is right there, and I'm just gonna connect it now. Like I showed you guys before, the connector is right up there, right there, where my hand is, right there. Yep, that's the connector right there. Just gotta swing this the other side and plug it up. See if I can do that. See if I can do that here. But there we go. Here we go. You guys heard that? There, right there. I just clicked it in, and it should be good. I'm gonna erase the code and then start the car and see if the traction light. Well, I'm gonna have to take it for a test drive, see if the traction light comes back, and then that should be it. Or if the mass airflow sensor comes back, because they had a code for a mass airflow sensor as well. So I'm gonna see if I can also take that out. Hopefully that no codes come back. It's running a lot smoother, guys. A lot smoother. I'm just on my scanner right now. I'm trying to go all the way back. That's the scanner connecting. And I'm gonna go to diagnostic and Toyota. It should already be saved because I believe I stored the VIN number on this. This is the registration, and the VIN number is 548 last 3, and that's it right there. This remembers it. I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna delete all these codes. It says with smart key or without smart key. My sister obviously she doesn't have a smart key. This is just a keyless entry remote. I don't think this is a smart key. I think it's just a keyless. So I'm gonna say without smart key. Just gonna wait for the scanner to do its thing. Diagnostic, auto scan. It's gonna scan everything. So right now it has the same codes, but like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and erase them. This is pretty fast. It's pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead, quick erase. I'm gonna say okay. All right, tells you what the car controls. I'm gonna go to trouble codes and see if I can show you guys. Oxygen sensor, bank 1, 2, evaporation leak, 2 of those, and evaporation leak again, 3. So I'm gonna go clear DTC. I'm gonna hit that clear DTC. Ignition on, engine off. So I'm just gonna turn the engine off, ignition on. I'm gonna say yes, delete, and we're gonna go ahead and delete. So everything should be off except the maintenance light. Obviously that's the oil light. So everything should be off. So you can see, guys, there's no more 4-wheel drive and there's no more traction control light. So I'm gonna put the tire back, take it for a test drive, and then see what happens after that. Before when I used to clear the code, I didn't show you guys this, but when my sister told me about the car, I cleared the codes and drove the car, or like started the car ran a little bit, and then the codes will come right back. So this time the codes haven't come back yet. Hopefully they don't come back by the time I put the wheel back there, and if they don't come back, then that's it. Then all I have to do is take off this maintenance light, and my sister's car should be good. that's what it is, being able to fix a car. I save a bunch of money on doing it, researching it, doing it, changing the oxygen sensor. I recommend you guys get a scanner. If you haven't already, get a cheap scanner, not this one, a cheaper one. They have a lot of cheaper scanners out there. There's a bunch of them now, so you guys can get one. Look up your codes. It could be a simple code and something that you can probably do yourself. If it's a sensor, you could probably replace it real quick, or you will know what it is before you take it to the shop. So that's what I would recommend. So right now I'm gonna you know, I will let you guys know. I'll take you guys on a test drive if I can, you know, and see if the codes come back. All right, guys, so I put the tire back and took the jack away, jack stands, and the lights still haven't come back yet. Last time when I was diagnosing this car, like maybe 20 or 15 minutes later, the lights would come back. I'm gonna go ahead and reset the oil light. So I'm gonna go to services. There's a diagnostic tax running. I'm just gonna clear that out. It's telling me that I cannot go to services because this is still running. So I'm gonna go all the way. I could just go home and then kill this task and then go back to the diagnostics interface. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is reset the maintenance light. There's a procedure for it. I just can't remember the procedure right now, but this should tell me. So this scan tool has a lot of special functions that you can do to cars. You know, that's why it's so expensive. There's other scanners that can do it that's a little cheaper. You'll find them on the internet, obviously. So I'm just gonna put the VIN number in there, and it's probably gonna tell me how to do it. It's not gonna just automatically do it. On some cars it just tells you without smart key. I always do without smart key, even though I don't think this is a smart key yet. If you guys think it's a smart key, let me know in the comment. This right here is a keyless entry remote. That's what I know it as. If it is a smart key, you guys let me know. I'm gonna go to hot functions, and then I should be able to manual oil reset. So that the only option that I got for this is manual oil reset. So that means I have to do it. Like something's wrong with my phone's camera, guys, so you can't really make out everything on this screen clearly. And it's a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. And it tells me here, pressing the display change button at right or left of instrument panel. Display change button is this right here. It says to press right switch to display the trip monitor. So there's a trip monitor right there. That's what it says here. It has like steps 1, 2, and 3, and it has steps for smart key and steps without smart key. I don't think I have a smart key. Or that might be a smart key. I'm not sure what it means by really like smart key. I'm not really sure. It says switch to display the trip meter A. So that's trip A right there. You guys can't really see. Again, I'm sorry for the poor quality. Here we go, trip A. So what I'm gonna do, turn the engine switch off. Display trip A when the engine is on. Turn the engine off. So it says turn the engine switch off while pressing the trip button, reset button. Turn the engine switch to the on position. Do not start the engine because reset mode will be canceled. Continue to press and hold the button until the trip meter displays 0, as you can see right there. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna pause this video so I can use both hands because I won't be able to show you guys while. But basically, I just follow this and it should be reset. All right, right now. Okay. So the maintenance. Guess. Hold on. Let me see. All right. So it's reset. So yeah, it's not there anymore. So here we go. The maintenance light is not there anymore. It's reset it. So all you have to do, guys, for you guys, I have it right here. All you gotta do is turn the car off. So you just have to turn the car off, and then put the car on the on position, the key on the on position. While you hold this display button, you're gonna see 3 dots going across, and it says it's gonna display 00, but I never seen zeros. I never saw 00. And then when I started the car, the light was resetted. So that's how you reset it, I guess, for you guys out there. I'm gonna take it for a test drive, and hopefully I can, you know, show you guys. If it comes back, I'll let you guys know. All right guys, so I'm on the test drive right now, and there hasn't been anything yet, guys. There has no light so far. So good, so far so good. And I guess it's fixed, because usually when you delete all the codes before, when I deleted the code and I hadn't replaced that oxygen sensor, it came right back. Like everything came right back after test driving. Like 5 minutes later, 8 minutes later, all came back. So I've been test driving now for more than 5 minutes and it hasn't come back. So I guess everything is good. No maintenance lights, no lights. My sister's gonna be really happy. And that's the fix for that oxygen sensor code on a 2011 Toyota Rav4. That's how you would fix that, guys. Hopefully a lot of you guys find this helpful. Just like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram too. I do post some videos on there and pictures of fit cars that I work on. See you guys till next time. LW out ahead, and I'm out.